expression and writing and speech and all that in Japan.
He's completely right.
So the fact that they're just straight up admitting it is some insane stuff, especially when you go on, when they went on record about...
I'll be ready in a second. I'm going to enjoy this.
Buy the game.
Forward by bounds.
It's that simple. It's the same with movies and TVs. Yeah, people aren't buying them, and that's the reason why you have these, you know.
And if you're not interested in persuading people, you need to get out of the ring. But unfortunately, I think the Democratic Party became captured to its own popularity. They took over the higher institutions, they took over academia.
Stop!
Because if you're a bodyguard, you're a cat guy.
Well, you need him.
This is the one.
That's why you like it. He has a...
Are we gonna fight crime for that? Sorry, man.
Yeah, like a...
You are in my presence. Soon, perhaps I'll choose a...
Andy's gay. It was so simple. I hate those simple ones. I know, they get...
Great moves. If you put aside the fact that there has been a knight hanging for half the game, and the queen can be captured two different ways, like if we just conveniently forget about them, this is actually great stuff. This is great stuff. This is like, if you have a kid that gets a 75% on a test.
As needed.
Your middle tower is under attack.
صوت مشادرة.
Submit to the Bone King's rule.
Kabawin ng drawer.
Submit to the Empire of Behold your king.
You hang it 30 minutes. I gotta go back up by those shields. Yeah. He's gonna take the torch now of Busy Boy Barnes.
Is in fact over. Can he recover? I don't know. Maybe. I'm like 13 years old. I don't have solutions or prescriptions.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen. Anybody from releasing a bad, like sometimes people just release bad games, right? But the best thing that you can do is to make sure that the people that are buying those bad games have a recourse to get a refund if they think if it's that bad. What? Why? That's so dumb. The game's free to play and still no Steam. Yeah, like I'm not gonna like what the. So I have to download a new program, make a new account just to play this other game. Like why would I do that? Casual players into the game. You can't do that.
Wings.
Yeah, that'd be neat. Yeah, maybe I should maybe send that to them. Yeah, because like I think that could be one of the things that can bridge the gap. They're just gonna look for somebody else to tell them what to believe.
Prepare
and that's it. It's like believing
battle.
in magic. Yeah, exactly. You described regular life in Brazil. Yeah, yeah. And so that's what happens. And then you have on top of that, you have all of this.
Your middle tower has been denied.
I feel like whatever kind of tool you need, it could be really helpful as long as you put the work in. You're kind of measuring your progress.
I think if I had therapy 15 years ago, it would have helped me out a lot.
but I think I instead chose the role of fucking.
And it's again what I was saying before, it's hopeful escapism, but it's definitely the hope there, right? Then you combine that with the lack of religion. People don't have any sort of like moral structure or like moral guide.
Tis I.
Go.
What? Why? That's so dumb. The game's free to play and still no Steam. Yeah, like I'm not gonna like what the. So I have to download a new program, make a new account just to play this other game. Like why would I do that?
It's a dunk. It's for 3.
It's a dunk and for 3?
Yeah, all of it.
It's for 3.
It's a dunk for 3 because you jump behind the line.
I like it, Baka.
That's yeah.
Kita na replay.
Dili pa wala. Anya pa ni.
Besides saying a lot of stuff.
I saw a couple posts.
These are the ones where they think they can prove the Palway copy of the specific mechanical implementation from Arceus. Now, they've actually found that the movement with the US Patent Office is really slow.
Yeah.
Actually may not happen.
If you could choose any type of bodyguard to have,
10 seconds remaining.
any kind. So I'm talking species.
Thick neck, bro.
Me on points over Steve for sure.
No, that's not true.
You have. It's not like people are going to want to log in to dedicate the same 15 minutes a day every single day, right? Like for example, like even I'm like this. There'll be days where I don't play any games, and there'll be other.
Tis I.
Nice shirt.
Great shirt.
What up?
He's here, dude.
Living choice and
What kind did you eat?
I hate your shirt.
Can't remember. Maybe like
Yes.
Why are they defending it? How do we attack back? Stop supporting.
We need you, NP, man.
That do things better consumer.
Dire structures are fortified.
If you buy a game, it's not Kickstarter. Exactly, man. Yeah, people don't want to get scammed. Like if you can't release a game and you don't know when it's going to come out, then maybe don't put it on.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, oh, I can think
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Run, Nina.
Yeah.
Right, it's the disingenuous thing where they're like.
So maybe it's not the case with this girl, but I'm thinking about like how women do that in their world, right? They'll pass up each other.
Looks like you said.
love you too. I don't want to. And I was
like, do you remember why? Do you remember why you had that? I just don't want to do my work.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That the call to action here was to shut down Pornhub because we felt like that was severe harm, demands severe consequence.
So, you say that, and, you obviously know I pushed them very hard when they were here, and for me, it was like, what makes somebody...
Games have too much money. This is also the issue, is that games are the cost of games is going up like this, and then the amount of money that players will spend on games is like...
Exactly so.
Was apparently offered by a
We will.
Silently. Yes.
And the same problems as DLIA, but cost 1.44 milliseconds intended to be on the same machine. Applying Circus Method gets image quality almost indistinguishable from Circus Method DLSS, but costs 4.6 milliseconds.
With speed.
But scary enough, they're moving on but scary enough, they're moving on to Mass Effect. And I'm worried that they're going to destroy that.
full-blown addict. It happens so gradually. A lot of people don't even realize it happens. And when everyone around
So if you're worried, and here's the logic, right? Is that, you won't get as many refunds, but you will get a lot of refunds if you're releasing something that's problematic. And
Unplanned address practically in the middle of the night. Right. None of this was expected. As for the reaction from here in Washington, obviously the president is not here. President Biden is traveling in Angola.
Is under attack.
Back off!
Your middle tower is under attack.
Back in 2020, he wrote, "Reminder to black artists out there who are looking for portfolio review or crowdfunding. It's always have my priority. We got so many shows I like to please."
Are much less exciting than Jonah living in fish, just to be honest. And so,
say the spirit.
Transgender.
Blink tagger.
This one's going to get people. Obviously, way it's going to be. I don't think this girl is going to face any consequences, and I really hope that I'm wrong, but I don't think that I will be. Because if Logan Paul didn't face consequences for doing it on such a larger scale, think about how many mass...
nila, lihat ang respecto yun.
used in comparison with competitor UI and programming designs. For studios, finding individuals to hire is made easy due to the widespread popularity and adoption of the engine.
Yeah,
the
of
advantage
course.
Unreal is acquired by simply existing as long as it has the way it has. That makes it the go-to for software.
Cody Rock money.
By my decree.
Maybe she saw the amount of money she had and she goes, man, I won the lotto.
Yeah, probably. No, she had scarlet fever when she was a kid. And
Scarlet, that's some great depression shit.
and then she had.
You are in my presence.
Yeah, I have it worked down.
Engineering and the big culprit that makes happen.
Better, yeah.
That data adds up to robots. That's where Copy.com uses super.
Wicked sick.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Path dominating.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack.
Look upon my
Your middle tower.
Games are going out of fashion. They quickly become too expensive to keep online. This necessitates anti-consumer pay models. Fortnite hit its most recent player peak with 11 million online players at the same time. I don't agree with that. I think it's the fact that the game...
Your middle tower is under attack.
This sustained task is a commitment to future releases, and it's one that they want as a contract. Yeah, here's a quote.
Yes. Soon you die. Yet I'm under attack. Silent run.
Kahit yung farm, ganun po ang farm.
There? Absolutely. Yeah, it's nice if you're rich. Well, I'd just be visiting, right? I don't plan on living there, but I'm just saying. And appearance is everything over there, however. I
Tower is under attack.
Sit down with Jonathan Rogers, the game director,
I could let
and
you guys
ask him
choose.
a few questions. Now, I've never released these interviews before, but I thought I would do
Your
so
top
right
tower
now
is
to
under
get some
attack.
thoughts from
Yeah,
him.
that's what I'll do.
Path
I'll
of
let you guys
Exile,
choose.
about
Tower
the games
has
industry
fallen.
and what he
with alacrity.
Middle tower has fallen.
Exactly so. Commence. Set.
Muun.
For battle.
Has there ever been a battle more in the bag than this one?
I think dudes are just like...
It's like the damage on Tuesdays meme.
On my way.
Random levels, ultra important, because if you want a game to last for a long period of time, you have to have level randomization. Once again, something that a lot of modern games aren't really doing.
Your partner just a hard time about certain other things and be able to be out of this mess in no time.
Most guys actually don't get much attention from women.
Tower is probably totally artificial. Because like, they don't really have much, I don't think they have much of an economy. Like, they probably don't have anything that they're really doing.
Your top tower is under attack.
And so I couldn't really see it.
Your king is here. As I command!
Like, this probably matters a lot more for them. Like, because, I mean, we never had something like this happen here, really. And I think the US probably be kind of the same, but I could see places in Europe that probably wouldn't have this same.
Didn't do it. No, they wouldn't be able to get a guy in to learn all of my waves and do it himself.
So let's say you're not as cool as you are, and then they got a regular dude.
Also, what's the logic with being bisexual? Because if you were bisexual as a guy, wouldn't that make it to where, like, you could live a life that would be completely congruent with society? So this and how many times Logan Paul got reported. And there's a chance that there's a lawsuit brewing and eventually this person's going to go to jail and, all this is going to happen. But I'll be real, guys, I think it's just cope.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So what if I swagger? Who's in charge here?
Trying to dissuade people from even approaching it, but nothing was working. The leader of the opposition party live-streamed himself, sneaking into the National Assembly by hopping over a fence. Like,
You're doing very well. Took so long. I'm very proud.
Diablo 4 is Mr. Satan.
En route.
You know, like that's basically where we're at.
Warriors of the wood.
Yeah, right.
Whenever you purchase the Ultimate Edition is, quote, Season Pass, guaranteeing 2 additional expansions and any future DLC.
You can't improve until you make mistakes.
Detail-wise,
30 seconds to battle.
here, so that
Is an
as long
honor.
as each DLC is
There's a number of and the first people. And that identity usually tied to a religion, which, by the way,
if even. Now, Google Bard plays Queen takes f7 and declares checkmate. Game over.
I'm just getting started.
Game over.
They won't
And that's
know
that.
what hit them.
Queen takes. I mean, it's okay. Is
Submit to the Empire of Gold. What are you afraid of?
Your bottom tower is under attack. "30 seconds to battle.
I'm under attack. Do the is half done. Different bones for different reasons.
Oh my
Do I
God.
need these bones specifically? We'll say yes.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Who's in charge here?
Customers. I think this happened along with Assassin's Creed. So,
Dire structures are
in-game
fortified.
boosts and time savers. Oh yeah, really good point. Whereas PoE, I think like is a little bit more like stunted, and I don't really like it as much. I even felt this way about Diablo 3.
If you go to forums about like when we were releasing the custom,
Yeah, I think so too.
one of the top comments outside of that community.
Cross me. I'm coming for your bones. Your king moves of his own accord.
Okay, get back.
But I think ultimately
Warriors of the wood.
Very few games do.
Valorant's a good game.
On theory, if you title it, actually do all of that right.
Your
and then
top
actually follow
tower
up
is under
by having
attack.
worked to see what it is. So
With a wild
Dumb idiot. What's his red wall sent back to him? It just says he wrote at the comment. He didn't actually.
Your middle tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
Sus! Patay.
Want them to do that because like what if the game like not this one but what if it's Veilguard, right, or something like that, and the game isn't that good? Don't you want reviewers to get those copies ahead of time so they can say,
Your
hey,
middle tower
don't
is
spend
under
your $60,
attack.
it's not ready yet.
Dire's courier has been
feel anything. This is like...
I can feel you shaking.
I am nervous.
So wet. They're so wet.
I'm sorry.
First blood! They sing the song of death!
Ring. I'm right. Special abilities. Fighting alongside you are the mech animals, over 100 to collect. This is the Fallen Star Beast. Roles they fulfill, aiding you in battle. There's the survival crafting mechanics and on. He killed me 15 times in a row? Holy shit. Yeah.
Your bottom
God
tower
damn.
is under attack. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's courier has been
And, you know, Google reconsidered and said, all right, fine, I'm still going to go here, though. Fine. Black plays the move pawn to f6. Queen f7 is made, but, I mean, this is basically like two people who are having a bar fight and they're both about 8 shots in. I don't...
Individual in particular, but my main point being is they just got themselves in a really tricky situation here. They shouldn't have sent out pre-release codes to anyone, whether it's traditional games media or otherwise, if they wanted a truly pure experience as they're stating they are.
I'm sorry, what? What cheeks?
You know, like really annoying runbacks, or you know, having to like refarm a bunch of annoying systems, and like having things be account. I think things being account wide is probably one of the biggest things that WoW adapted to the marketplace with.
Simple minds. We out. Forward.
The end user consumes, and these employees instead feed the machine of the company. And in the process of doing that, what ends up happening is that you end up with a bunch of people that are not product people. They're not.
You getting hard, Valentine? Really not much chemistry.
It's just not a...
I think it's Valentine looks like one of those wax statues in Madame.
I know it's a pretty even run. I know there's a lot of strong feelings on the side of people not wanting the game spoiled. But whatever personal grudge people have against Spectral Life aside, yeah, I mean, I totally get it, especially with a game.
Your king moves.
Everyone take a shot for the one time. Bro, 199 will take a 6.
That full game was one.
Exactly so. I am not ready.
Indeed.
it wasn't. If it was fun, more people would have played it. Guys, I understand it's popular to say, like, oh, I like this game that's not popular anymore. No, there's a reason why they stopped playing.
Safe, stay healthy, chibi out.
I very much appreciate him making this video, because I wish more people talked about this. I don't think it's a super popular topic, and I think it's because, like, again, the topic is kind of hard to relate to and understand.
Especially in the early years, like, I feel like it was default that most guys have that you know, I'm gonna mess up, but then, like, that's not really on the girl side.
Look upon my face.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Time to fight. Your king moves on his own.